Hey everyone, it's Keto Karen and I am super excited for you. So you're watching this video, which means you've either purchased a 5 or 10 day experience pack from me, or you've jumped in and you've decided to get a box of either the Keto Os or the Keto Max. So I am an independent promoter with Pruvit. I originally had brain trauma in 2009, did a number of medical things. My health kept getting worse. I jumped into the ketogenic lifestyle, got drastic improvements, but still not feeling 100%. I added the Keto Os and Max to my lifestyle, and it has completely changed my life. So I love sharing and improving other people's health, improving their overall life, whatever it is that they are looking for. So I'm excited for you. So in today's video, it's really gonna be how to maximize your 10 days to get the absolute most out of it, and so that you can launch into this journey and get the best, whatever it is you're looking for: mood, energy, fat loss, reduced inflammation, increased endurance. I mean, the list goes on and on. It kind of seems a little crazy, but trust me, this product works and this lifestyle works. First off, one of the biggest and most important things with the ketogenic Keto Os and the Keto Max is making sure that you drink lots of water. I cannot stress water enough. If you don't know the benefits of ketones, so ketones are when you're breaking down fatty acids and for energy, but it's also, ketones go in and they are like signaling molecules, and they like pull out toxins and inflammation from our bodies, and you excrete them out. So you end up using the washroom more. So in that, you end up losing more water. So you need to replace that water. And a lot of people are already like dehydrated just in today's society. So you need to replace that water and really flush out. So the ketones go in, pull out all the toxins and inflammations. You need to drink lots of water to flush that out. So we recommend half of your weight in ounces of water. So if you're 150 pounds, 75 ounces of water. I'll show you here. So I've got just like a regular old shaker bottle. There is some ketones in there, that's why it looks that way. So that's around 24 ounces. So you need to drink 3 of these a day. So one of my biggest recommendations is, as soon as you first wake up, drink a large glass of water. We typically do a half of a lemon in the water because that's really good for our liver, but it really hydrates your cells, and it will help you, because a lot of people end up eating because but they're actually dehydrated, but they feel like they're hungry, so they eat, when really if they just drank water, they're actually just more dehydrated. So you want to get the water in. Another recommendation I would say is if you're not good at drinking water, is to put a timer on your phone that sets it like every day at 10 a.m. drink water, at 2 p.m. drink water, and at 7 p.m. drink water. Just have it throughout so that you're, always carry a water bottle around with you wherever you go, and just constantly be drinking water so you can really flush out all that. You don't want that inflammation in your body. It causes fatigue, moodiness, diseases, everything. So you really want to make sure you get lots and lots of water. So my next big tip is, if you are finding that you're drinking it and you're not getting that energy and you're not feeling like how you're supposed to, it could be that you're deficient in things. So the ketones give you all the energy and stuff, but if you're like flushing out and getting rid of the toxins and inflammation, you actually are going to be flushing out some electrolytes, which is like your magnesiums and your potassiums. So some of the essential sodiums that we need. So you will notice in our product there is sodium. So that is the essential sodiums that your body actually needs and craves to make good cells and good energy. But when you're flushing it out, because of the inflammation and toxins, you need to replace it. So just if you do feel a little bit sluggish, if you do feel like, maybe add some electrolytes. So you can do that either by getting electrolyte tablets. You can get them on Amazon. You can go to a health store. You can get electrolyte drinks, like a powder. I do typically drink that because I find it very hard to drink like 60, 70 ounces of water every day, just plain. So I like it. I get my magnesium in, and I also get all my water in. So it's super beneficial. Also, you can either take like magnesium and potassium like in a supplement. Taking a multivitamin is a good way to make sure that you aren't deficient in things as well. And when you add lemon to your lifestyle, so putting it in your water and stuff, it'll actually help you uptake and get more things out of your multivitamins. So making sure your electrolytes are on point. So then for each day, so one of the things is, so when you're taking the products, so you've got your packets of your ketones, each day. So when you first start, do a half of a package for a couple of days, depending on your health. If you're overall really healthy, like I have a lot of friends that are super healthy and they are just adding this to become even healthier, then they can go straight to a full package, like a full serving. If you're somebody that has a lot of like health issues, then do a half a pack for a bit, because I just wouldn't want you to get any like adverse, like ketones are really good for you, but they're doing a lot of things, and I don't want it to go too fast, too much for you. So if you just kind of cut it back. So, we have lots of people, they drink it and within the first week, they've got lots of energy, they're feeling amazing, everything's good. And then we will have some people that aren't so lucky, and it could be that they have a lot of inflammation in their body, a lot of things going on, so they may end up with some diarrhea. So we would just ask you to cut your serving back. So instead of even a half a serving, maybe going down to like a third of a serving until you kind of can work through that. But drinking lots of water, it's all good, like you're flushing it out. So you really want to get rid of it, but we don't want it to be like a nuisance and too much at one time. Vice versa, there is the odd person that actually gets constipated from it. I typically find that's because they're dehydrated, and when they up their water, it really does help. And even if they can up their like really healthy fats, maybe add a little bit more coconut oil. And magnesium. Magnesium is huge. If you have any types of like constipation, magnesium, water, and ketones will really flush it out and get everything moving again. So those are the main things. So making sure that you drink it every day. Now, the packages say 12 to 16 ounces. I personally find the product fairly sweet. So I like to mix it in a shaker cup like this. And I literally go up to like the 22 ounce mark. I put lots of ice, water, and then I rip open the package, put my ketones in, shake it up. So I'm drinking around 20, 22 ounces of water with it. That's what I really like, but by all means, if you don't find it enough flavor, you can do less ounces, but I wouldn't go any less than 12 ounces. And I do recommend having a big glass of water before you take your ketones as well, just so then your body's really fully hydrated, and then it can uptake those ketones, and you want to utilize and get as much as you can out of it. So yeah, so it's as easy as that. So you just take your package. When you're first starting off, you're gonna do half a package. You're gonna mix it in this, you're gonna shake it up, drink it. Do not down it, so don't just chug it, but don't drink it over 4 hours. We really recommend maybe 15 to 30 minutes to drink it over that period. And then within about 20 to 30 minutes with the max, you'll be in a state of ketosis, and about 45 minutes to an hour, you'll be in ketosis with the Keto Os products. So what are the products? So we've got lots. So I'm just going to go in order on how they kind of came into our company. So they were originally designed for the Navy SEALs. They had drastic improvements. Then we brought it out to the marketplace. So the Orange Dream, I don't know if you can see that. The Orange Dream is like an orange creamsicle. Tastes amazing. It does have the MCT oil in it, so medium chain triglycerides. Some people, that can give them a little bit of an upset stomach, a little bit of looser stool. So most people do adapt, and within a few weeks of taking it, they're completely fine. So I would just keep on a lower serving. So keep at a half a serving until your body gets adapted and used to that really, really good healthy fats. But it is really good. It does, a lot of people like it because it really curbs their appetite. And they, so it lasts longer throughout the day for them. They just find that it's better in that way for them. So that's the Orange Dream. I find it a little bit sweet, so I will put a little bit of lemon juice in it, sometimes like an ounce of lemon juice, or I'll put an ounce or two of either canned coconut milk or whipping cream in it and shake it up. The whipping cream does really make it taste like an orange creamsicle, and it will really help to make you feel full longer as well. So that product does have a touch of dairy in it. So as the kind of company, like anything, as you kind of get going, you learn more things, you get feedback from your customers, and you change things around. So then they came out with the chocolate swirl. This one, it says chocolate swirl, but really it tastes like a Tootsie Roll. It's not that chocolatey. It's really good in coffee. I highly recommend people, so if you were to, if you do drink coffee, you can take your shaker cup and do like half cold coffee, half water, and maybe 3 or 4 ounces of cream and mix it up. And then I have other people that mix this up with a ton of ice, and they use like either almond milk, unsweetened almond milk, or unsweetened coconut milk, and just mix it all up. And then that's their breakfast, and it's like an awesome way to start the day and go. It also has, it doesn't have any dairy in it, and it doesn't have any MCT oil in it, but it does. Swirl has prebiotics and amino acids, so it's really good in aiding in digestion, helping with gut health, and also the amino acids for building and maintaining muscles. So it doesn't matter if you're an endurance athlete and trying to build muscles, or if you're just plain Jane and you just want to keep your muscles. As we get older, we start losing muscles, so we need to make sure that we maintain, and even it's nice to kind of build muscle every year instead of losing it. So those are our Keto Os products. They do come in 30 servings, and so they come in a box of 30 or a can of 30, and there's lots of different things you can do with them. Then the company came out with what's called our Max series. So just kind of like everything, it just, they utilized and found out a way to make the ketone molecule even smaller so your body uptakes more of it. It might seem a little complicated, but just trust me, you get a higher level of ketosis. So where the ketone's smaller, it gets into the cell easier, gets into the brain easier. So you get a lot of people, I have a ton of people with like anxiety and depression and that, and they really find that the Max works even better than the Keto Os for managing those symptoms. So our Max series is, and it also has prebiotics and amino acids in it. So our original formula we came up with is the Maui Punch, and it tastes like a fruit punch. Again, I put a little bit of lemon juice in this, but by all means, lots of people just drink it with ice water. Then they came out with the raspberry lemonade, and the raspberry lemonade doesn't really taste that lemonade-y, but it is really, really good. It's probably one of my favorites. And then they came out with the Swiss cacao. I had one, I don't know where it is. Anyway, so they came out with the Swiss cacao. It tastes like a chocolate, like a fudgesicle. That one is really good with coffee as well. So just like the swirl, with coffee, water, ice water, and some cream. But lots of people mix it with just ice water and some cream, and then you can just do it with ice water. So just play with it, mix it up, drink it, see what works with your taste buds. And then we came out with the Splash. This is one of my favorites as well. It is a grapefruit watermelon. It's kind of like a Jolly Rancher, except not that sweet. This one I don't put as much water in it. I don't find it as sweet as the other ones, so I do about like 18 to 20 ounces. But it is really, really nice. We've come up with a few that aren't available. We've got like Purple Rain, which tastes like a grape freezy. It's not one of my favorites, but I know a lot of people that do really like it. So it's definitely an individual thing for all of the flavors. So it's one of the reasons why I really do recommend a 10-day, so you get to try all of the different flavors and see which one you would like to drink every single day. It is. The benefits of ketones and ketosis is huge. So if you can just find a flavor that you really like, get it into your lifestyle, you will notice drastic health improvements over the weeks and months to come. So I will quickly tell you, we do have a few awesome programs within our company. So we have what's called a Smart Ship program. And what that means is every 30 days, it automatically ships to your house. So 5 days out, they email you and tell you your Smart Ship's going to come. Only if you set up Smart Ship. But once you set it up, they'll send you a message and say in 5 days your Smart Ship order is going to come, and then in 3 days, and then it automatically ships. And with that, you get a 22% discount. So you always get 22% off your ketones. And if you keep it on for 4 consecutive months, you'll get a free box on top of your Smart Ship of some random flavor. Each month they pick a flavor and they give you a free box. And after that, it's really like every 3rd month you get a free box on top of it. So it's an amazing program, right? So you're getting, depending on your product, you're getting anywhere from like $135 to $165 US value of free product. So that's our Smart Ship. So I can send you any information about that if you want to know about it. And then we also have what's called a referral program. So anybody or any customer, if when you fall in love with it, if any of your friends and family that you know would benefit from this, if you refer them, if you get 2 people on Smart Ship in 1 month, then the following month you get, and you on Smart Ship, the following month you will get free product. So it's just a matter, message me and I can explain it a little bit more, but basically if you have Smart Ship on and you refer it to 2 people, you will get the average of their 2 orders in free product the following month. And if they stay on forever, then that means you will keep your product forever, right? You get your product for free. So it's an amazing program. I can explain that a bit more. But just trust me, the product is amazing. It's literally changing so many different lives. We see it in, it's like from endurance athletes to people with major health issues. So if and when you're wanting have any more questions, please message me. Would love to help you out. Also, if you want to know anything more about the ketogenic lifestyle and any tips and tricks for that, would love to help you out on that. We are all on our own journey, so everybody has to do what works for them. Not everybody can go strict keto, whether or not it's because they're intolerant to certain foods or whether or not they just don't want to do that lifestyle. But as you make more healthier choices, no matter what that is, exercising, drinking water, eating, you will get more and more benefits. So ketones is just one of those things you'll get major benefits from. I do recommend to eat a good diet, to sleep, exercise, do what works for you. Clearly, if somebody's health issues, they can't exercise, whatever they can do, right? So yoga, meditation, breathing, different things as well. So lots of ways to improve your health, and I would love to hear from you, so please message me. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you click the little bell button, it'll actually give you notifications of any new videos that I've uploaded so that you don't have to go in and look for them. So awesome. Anyway, have an awesome night, and thanks so much for watching this video. Cheers.